I'm standing right now at the site of the world's earliest financial crime scene. And this is the denarius, the dollar of the Roman Empire. But it's also the first piece of evidence, Exhibit A if you want, of a scam that's been running for 2000 years straight. Hi everyone, if you really want to get where crypto comes from and why decentralization actually matters, I'm launching a new video series. We call that the on-chain flight log. Because after this, I plan to fly to key locations around the globe to investigate in person, to see it with my own eyes. So if you are into this too, please subscribe and drop a comment to show support. So our first step is right here in Rome. You don't need a PhD in economics or to spend like 1,000 hours reading books. Just follow me and you'll instantly get why I'm saying that. Why Bitcoin is way more than speculation bet, and why for me it's the only real plan B. And why self-custody, actually holding your own Bitcoin, is the only way out of this scam. This crime scene started with trust. At first, Roman emperors built a badass monetary system. They used the denarius to unify currency, so that's good. 95% silver, that's great. People trusted it because you knew it was worth the price. But then, the bosses, they started spending big. The empire had wars to fight, territories to expand, and legions getting greedier by the day. So there is this emperor named Septimius Severus. His deathbed advice to his sons was straight up mob boss level. Enrich the soldiers, screw everyone else. Problem is, real money requires land, mines, labor. War just burns it all up and very fast. So what did they do? They realized making real money is hard, but watering it down, it's super easy. So they started mixing cheap metals into silver coins. 95% silver became 75% silver, then 50% silver. By the end, the silver content was just 0.5%. Can you imagine that? It was nothing but junk copper with a thin silver plating. The middleman, aka the emperor, controlled the money printer. When he needed cash, he didn't ask permission. He just diluted it, then paid soldiers with this garbage like it was real. What was the result? You can guess. Hyperinflation. Prices skyrocketed and economy collapsed. When power controls the money printer, corruption becomes mathematically inevitable. Okay, you are thinking that was 2000 years ago. No, that was yesterday, that's today, and it will be tomorrow. For 2000 years, we've been trying to patch this bug. Emperor Diocletian tried price controls. Raise prices? Off with your head. Result? Total disaster. Goods vanished from the shelves overnight. And 2000 years later, same city, Rome, Italy. Their lira got hyper-diluted by the government until it was worthless. They were forced to ditch their monetary sovereignty and join the Eurozone. They keep fading, and it's not just Rome. The whole world keeps trying. From the gold standard to dollar hegemony, from gold bars to credit cards. Every time, it's like patching a leak. But we've never fixed the Roman dilution bug. We just swapped the middlemen every time. We replaced the emperor with central banks. That's all. We rebranded debasement with a fancy name. Quantitative easy. The US government is now 37 trillion in debt. You think they are gonna cut spending? No. They are gonna dilute. They are diluting your dollars, euros, yen, yuan right now. And they won't stop. It took Rome 200 years to destroy their silver coin. We've nearly done it in just 50. So here is the big question. If you want to actually fix this 1000-year bug, what do? You can't just hope for a better emperor or a smarter banker. You have to take away their ability to dilute. You have to stop trusting people. You have to start trusting math. You have to create a currency that cannot be diluted. Imagine we built a public sky clock. This clock is visible to everyone on Earth. It's locked by the strongest math and physics laws. This clock has only two rules. The first one is, it will only ever tick 21 million times. No more, no less. That number is hard-coded into the universe's source code. Nobody can change it. Rule number 2, the ticking speed is public, transparent, and automatically slows over time. Everyone can predict the next tick. That's what's important. In this system, is there still a Roman dilution bug? No central bank can secretly add ticks to steal your wealth. If Emperor Diocletian wanted to print, he'd be powerless. He would just have to sit and watch the sky clock tick, like the rest of us. This sky clock is Bitcoin. It's the first currency that's technically impossible to debase. This 1,000-year-old middleman corruption problem, it was fixed by math. 2,000 years ago, Romans hid pure silver under their beds. 2,000 years later, we hide Bitcoin in cold wallets. Different form, but same instinct, self-defense. Against corrupt trust. So right now, in Rome, a new generation of builders is growing, and there is this famous Bitcoin cafe where I am at. Here they buy coffee with crypto. They do over-the-counter trades here. They host events here. This place is a crypto living room, a community hub for Plan B, and all over Roman neighborhoods there are physical Bitcoin ATMs, meetups and stuff like that. 2,000 years ago, emperors studied how to dilute here. 2,000 years later, new builders study how to resist dilution. And that's fantastic. This crime scene has become a repair shop. This is what a Plan B really looks like in real life. But beware, new middlemen are coming. Today's emperor don't wear togas. They wear suits. They don't swing coin hammers. They have keyboards. There are central banks, institutions, Wall Street. They want to custody your good money for you. But if you let them, you are right back in the Roman trust game. They are buying Bitcoin ETFs, pushing compliant wallets, building central bank digital currencies. They don't want to destroy it. They want to control it. That's very important. They don't want to destroy Bitcoin. They want to control Bitcoin. Because they know in the next few years, whether you like it or not, you will own Bitcoin. So they want to make sure you own it their way, not yours. They want to custody your good coin. But if you let them, you are back in the good old game, the trust game. You might think I'm paranoid. You might say, delusion, whatever, I don't care. We've got houses, we've got real assets. I used to think that too. I went all in real estate, all over the world. But specifically, I started in France. I got the deeds. I thought, this is mine. But get this, because I traveled the world for long stretches, squatters took over my house in France. And when I called the cops, I found out the Roman bug was there too. It never left. Thanks to France's wild laws, my house, this real asset, was legally seized by the system, and I couldn't do anything about it. That betrayal woke me up. My property deed and this 0.5 silver Roman junk coin, those are all the same, exactly the same. They are both just centralized promises. Illusions that the system can cancel anytime, can cancel you anytime, can cancel your assets, your property rights. So that betrayal made me realize there is only one kind of property you truly, literally own. So no middleman, emperor, law, or Wall Street can take from your hands. For the past 2,000 years, every form of money we've used have been controlled, diluted, devalued by someone else. They can shut off the printer or crank it wide open, and we just pay the bill. Now we have a plan B. That plan B cannot be diluted. It cannot be seized. It cannot be altered. And the only condition to seize this chance is to actually hold it yourself. It doesn't get simpler than that. So if you ask me, a house that can be legally seized or one Bitcoin, I pick Bitcoin. A private jet that needs permit to fly or one Bitcoin, I choose Bitcoin. $10 million that can be indefinitely diluted or one Bitcoin, I pick Bitcoin. That's my answer, and that's the solution. Start asking, what else protects you from being openly robbed every day like I was? The one question left is, do you want Wall Street to custody your own money, or do you want to, this time, literally hold it by your own rules?